Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Ross here, and welcome to episode 2 of the Austria-Hungary playthrough in the Great War mod. The Great War mod is a total conversion mod that turns Hearts of Iron 4 into a World War I game. And we're going to start the clock and get the clock rolling because, well, we still have a good year before World War I is going to kick off. With that being said, we need to reinforce the armies on all three flanks, as we know from history, that Italy is going to be our enemy. We definitely know that Serbia is going to be our enemy, and Russia as well. Now we do have Germany to our north that will hopefully help us with the Russian flank, but that does not guarantee anything. And we need to reinforce as much as possible, and also select this entire army to actually be on that order, because, well, that doesn't make sense. Okay, where's this? 26 guys, go here. I don't know where all the other 26 were that somehow did not get assigned there. Now this 24 over here, oh, we got a new research. Let's get the next one. And also we have a national focus. Okay, we could go for securing Italy, but I'm not. I was looking at this and I do want to do it, but I can't because it means I need to give control of 2 different territories to Italy. And I'm pretty sure I can beat Italy, and I don't want to. I definitely don't want to. So we're going to get a construction effort, get more civilian factories to get more military factories. Now, we actually are going to, on that note, delete some of these military factories. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So from here, we're actually going to delete everything from here. Okay. Okay. So because this is there, we have 3 being built, 4, 5, and then 8. Yeah, I think that should be good enough. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna have some more civilian factories, obviously, from that little national focus. Also, let's redo some of these real quick. We need these horse-drawn vehicles to produce anything. Oh, you mother effer. There we go. Okay, let's only produce 1 of those, 5 of those, and we're gonna do kind of like that. I think that's going to have to be it. But we definitely need horse-drawn vehicles to get all these infantry regiments out of the door, so we can actually get more units. We need to be able to use those 4 million troops, but we can't use them. And actually, I'm half tempted to actually make a new division, because right now we have all these different support companies that are definitely hindering our ability to push out troops. If we make a new one, we could push troops out without any motorized vehicles, and hopefully push them out sooner and faster and better and harder and stronger. It's a song, but don't tell anybody. So let's get the clock rolling back, and we'll see what happens other than just getting new technology. We're going to try to get the 1914 tech here. It's a little bit advanced, obviously, but it is what we need, is tech. Also, as we reinforce this army down south, I'm actually going to choose a different general. We're going to choose, what? No, that guy. We're also going to promote him, because we need to have a lot more on the southern flank. The southern flank, if we look here, the purple army, he's just half right here. He's half confident. The Italian front is not confident at all, but we have to take into effect that this is going to kind of be a larger sect of battlefront. So we need to be able to control as much battlefront as possible. And with that being said, we just need to increase the capability of the general. We don't have enough armies to do small 24 armies, at least in my opinion. This is how I play. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but yeah. The bigger generals is a lot easier to kind of control fronts, and that's what I'm looking to do. Construction effort is done, and, well, I need to choose something else. Again, I need to do kind of renew triple alliance, but I'm going to be going with the strengthened German ties. I could also do the anti-Russian policy to get down here to organized realm, to get down to all the other lovely things in the bottom. Also, I think I'm actually going to do this right now. It's oppressed minorities. I lose political power. I gain some negative debuffs, but I gain a 5% division attack on core territories. Oh, actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. It's only for 420 days, so I don't actually get to keep all that stuff for that time. So let's not do that. And let's, you know, let's just do Australian headquarters. We'll get the doctrine for later whenever that tech I just started researching finishes. I did not always read that. I thought the debuff was just for 420 days. No, it's the entire thing. The Second Balkan War started. Well, I probably should pay attention to shit like that. But alas, I don't. We have free tech. Free tech. Yeah, Romania intervention. Oh, mass production. Do you want it in black? Ah, yes, I've seen these before, and thus, yes, the one in black is talking about the Ford and mass production. So, yeah. The Ottoman Empire has joined the Second Balkan War. It really doesn't affect it. And also our Australian headquarters is done, so let's go to details. And now, what are we? Ban minority language. That's 730 days. We get 4%. We get a lot of different benefits from this once war starts. So I think we're going to save those. So it's 420 days with division attack on core territory, just everything. So we're going to save those, and we're going to go for renewed the Triple Alliance for right now. Those two we're going to get as soon as war breaks out. The first flight across the Mediterranean Sea, not that important for a military standpoint, but it's an interesting note as it is. We could also get the early motorized vehicles. We would need rubber for that, so let's not do that, and let's get like engineer company, because that would be a little bit more effective for us in the very short term. I know it's not looking to the future, but you know what? We have to look to the future and to the past, and I don't know what I'm really saying, but nonetheless, I'm going to actually butcher my northern army right here to take and balance these. So now we have 28 all over. 28 in the north, the south, and I guess it's southeast and southwest. But nonetheless, now we have balanced armies, even though they're not necessarily the greatest balanced armies, at least in force structure, they are. Again, going with the strengthened ties with Germany, we're going to go, well, with the strengthened tie with Germany. Now, war should break out in the next 6 months, I'm figuring. It's November 1913. I think by at least August, September of 1914. I know like the historical dates, but we're dealing with triggers here and everything. I forget when the trigger was with our Paris playthrough, but nonetheless, in the next like 6 months or so, we're going to have war, so, well, we need to start preparing for it. With preparing for it, I don't think we actually need any of these anymore. So, can we just... We need more support equipment. I guess let's just delete production line. I guess 3 of those, 5 of those. I almost think like 2 of those for field artillery. We definitely need more of those. And I'm almost going to, yeah, 4 of those. So we gain some more, and I'm actually just going to delete that too because I don't need that. Oh, free civilian factories. Oh shit, son. There's only 3 lines. What happened to the other line? I swear to God there was 4 lines of... Oh, that's why there's free. Oh, gosh. Okay, so 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. That's 15. So we can decrease by that 1, right? Let's do the math right here. There's 7 free. 3 plus 7, 10. 14, 15. So that equates our 15, our another factory. Great. Lovely. Let's start making military factories. Because I know there's probably some people that disagree with the strategy, that are freaking out like, oh my God, there's war coming, you're not making any military factories. No, I'm not. You know what? I'm half tempted. Serbia is white peace. I am half tempted, to actually do this thing, this trench. 2,000 construction costs. In comparison, a military factory costs 2,400. A civilian factory costs 6,000. So I could get 3 trenches for 1 civilian factory. And I pretty much believe the trenches are like, yep, they're the small territories. Look how many I would have to build. Yeah, we are so not going to do that. Okay, so we got 25% off the mobile position with the mobile defense. Also, we have their strengthened ties. We're going to go with their military expertise, even though we really don't get much from that. Only barely any experience. But I'm definitely thinking about making a new infantry regiment that has no support equipment. or at least minimum support equipment. I don't know. But it definitely needs something that I can kind of mass produce and push out, because I have 4 million troops. And if I don't have something that I can reinforce faster than whatever this shit is, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. But nonetheless, let's actually just research like logistics company, because of course I just talked about like not having supported companies, and now I'm just increasing the need for them. I'm increasing my southern border, the southwest or eastern border a little bit more. The German border, I'm not, well, it's not really German, but the German/Russian one, I'm not as concerned about with the other two, especially Italy. Italy is a little bit weak right now, and that's, I mean, it says force is stronger. This says force is equal, but I just, yeah, I want this one to be kind of handled. Details, yes. Details are go research signal company. And then we wait some more. I'm gonna go with organize the realm. We're gonna gain the national unity. I really don't think we need national unity, but we're gonna try to get down here to fortify different things, and that fortify the Italian border. Organize the realm has finished, and since the battles have not started, I could do a whole bunch of stuff. I can do fortify the Balkan borders, the Italian borders. I think I'm gonna do Italian borders. It's 98 days. I've also just established a small little frontier, 8 divisions. That leaves 22 divisions over here. And now we're gonna finish out 30 over here. The next 2 divisions will be going north. Now, the one thing to note though is with all these battalions that are training / waiting for equipment / everything else underneath the sun, as soon as war starts out, that won't matter. I'll be deploying them. We can actually get into here now and kind of division equipment here, and we're gonna duplicate this with new division, and we're gonna say infantry less support. Okay, infantry less support. Field hostile logistics, support artillery. Take that out. Recon and engineering are just like beautiful things. So let's see that. How many manpower goes down? Weight goes down. Support equipment goes down. Infantry equipment stays the same. Field guns go down. It doesn't say how much motorized here. I think it's down. So infantry less support. We make those. Where is it? Infantry less support. Train. Add units 2. Then that's 7. 12. And look at that. They're already almost fully equipped. The only thing they're missing is now field guns. They're always missing something, it seems. So these guys are missing field guns. And support equipment. See, I'm really half tempted just to get rid of all of the support equipment. Yeah, I am. Remove. Oh, man. Okay, well, I can't get rid of it all. I can get rid of a substantial amount of it. No set location. Well, you're going to deploy there. That's where you're going to deploy. Okay, let's get some troops out to the north. Let's get some infantry tech going as well. Oh, shit. The war has started the 29th of June, 29th of June, 1914. Franz Ferdinand is dead. Franz Ferdinand, the esteemed Archduke of Austria and Crown Prince of Austria-Hungary Empire, lies dead. His noble wife rests beside him. Franz Joseph has lost another heir. And to the damned vile sons of bastards that are the Serbians. The Serbian government officially denies involvement. The assassin Gavrilo Princip, blaming the Black Hand, though few believe a lack of government involvement. We have sent compensation demands to the Serbians. If they decline, they'll have hell to pay. And hell indeed they will have to pay. But since it's 1914, let's see if we have any tech that we can get. We could get air tech. We could get naval tech. We get naval destroyers as well. Yep, naval destroyers. Got 117 ships. Most of them are submarines right now. Don't do too well with submarines. We're going to wait just for a hair of a second before we start deploying all these guys, just to let them see if they can actually get any more support equipment. I highly doubt they can, but see, one did get trained, and that's what it's all about. So now we have 30 armies north, south, west, and southeast. But we'll see if that has enough to deal with it. We have it's nice 8 divisions right there. Hopefully we can, you know what? I almost want to move, can we move this horse infantry like over here? Okay, we're going to move him over there. We're going to see if we can use, oh, and so the crisis begins. Oh, and there is war. War indeed. So everyone just declared war. We're going to try to quickly get into here. Okay. We're going to attack into here. We have all the armies set. We're going to try to attack central here. Let's see. We're going to attack this guy. Oh, shit. We can't attack him. We're going to attack these guys. Okay. So we're attacking there we're not just starting the plan. We're just attacking to keep them busy. Let's get into that research slot, though, that we need to start using. And what is more important right now? I think poison gas breakthrough and soft attack would be massive, especially since we don't have to make any new equipment for it. Obviously, these armies right here are, well, it's a double line right now. With it being a double line, though, let's actually start looking and forward deploy our units as best we can. And, well, we're going to forward deploy those units as well. So now we have 11 units here. So we're going to deploy... where should we deploy? Actually, we're going to deploy these guys. They're cavalry up north. We're going to deploy the 12 to the southwest and 11 over there. So that should be 40, yep, 42, 42, and 41. Not too shabby. We're going to call our German allies into war as war starts. Serbia refuses her demands. Germany has joined the war. They've asked us to join their enemies against Luxembourg. We will agree. And the war rapidly starts as we need to push our forces in here. Let's see if we can expand our borders rapidly. And we're going to be doing a lot of pause tactics here to take advantage of gaps that we see that maybe our enemy doesn't recognize as fast as we do. And that's the benefit of being a human being compared to a computer. We can see that, oh hey, there's this massive wide fucking open gap. Let's go in there. We'll see if it works, but we are gaining some territory. Let's pause right here as well. We've gained some territory in the south. We've also kind of, well, we haven't necessarily lost. We lost maybe some of the initiative. With initiative, let's actually deploy everything into there. And we've now extended those borders as well. And we'll let them kind of handle where they want to come from. Not noting that ships, merge, officer, yes. Come on. Search and destroy. We have troops trying to land here. We're gonna stop these guys. Come on, get there. Get there. We have these guys trying to land somewhere. Mobile positions done. That's great. We're gonna go with counteroffensive. It is a long research, but it's a long research that will be damn worthwhile. Italy has not joined the war, just to note. Yet is really a key phrase on that statement. Let's actually see if we can get and rush into here as well. Again, we're trying to cut off the any kind of connection that any of these troops have. The more troops that we catch in here, even though it's two regiments that are no longer in the fight. That's a regiment over there that's no longer in the fight. And this is the key to any successful battle, is to try to push these kind of avenues as fast and as hard as possible. Find the kind of, how do you say, the weak points, and definitely use them against the enemy. Germany is trying to redeploy their troops. I don't know where, but yeah, well, I guess not here. Okay, well, nonetheless, let's start the time then. And we're going to just do our pause maneuver. We can see that we're losing... Well, actually, no, we're winning the counterattack here. We're losing the attack there. We've won some of the attack there, and we've won an attack there, which is just 2 submarines that we sank. We are pushing into Russia. We've got to cross the river here, which is kind of pretty damn important for us. Let's actually push that army in there. I don't know where he's trying to redeploy to, but in my opinion, it is not necessarily where I want him to go. Early motorized is finished, which is interesting. That means we kind of have to start producing them. But let's get the motorized ambulance first, and then also we have a naval battle that we need to look at, which we won, and another one, which we won as well, and another one, which we won as well. And okay, that's it. Thank God. Hold on, someone's declaring on us. Japan. Well, fuck you. Okay, we're in war there. Everyone is at war with us. We've already lost 5,000 troops, but that's okay. I want to actually, I kind of want to set, where's this army? Okay, that army's the north. That army's there. I want to set this army to just like a standstill. Very conservative. And I almost want to set this one. This is the northern armies, the only one I really want to be moving very fast. The faster that we cover territory in Russia, we all know what happens with the Russian territory, is eventually the people get sick of war and sick of losing, and then they revolt. The other countries, there is no revolting against their empire. They're going to stay with them until the bitter end, and it's going to be a long, drawn-out battle. We don't want that. We don't want long, drawn-out battles. We want to just effectively destroy our enemy. And they still have a naval base. So, we did try to push in, and we did. It's just, we just didn't push in quite as much as we wanted to. Like right here, we're losing with 80 divisions, not 80 divisions, but, okay, combat width of 126, 7 divisions attacking 4, 11 in reserves, 4 divisions against, and somehow, some way, they are holding steady. With that being said, let's stop them. Let's, well, we'll continue there. We're going to attack the weak point, which is there. But even there, we attack the weak point, it's already going into losing. I don't understand that. It was winning at 91% and already gone to there. So, yeah. Well, no, what is this? Oh, we have a cruiser out in the middle of nowhere. I was unaware of that. We've sunk 4 more submarines. That's grand. 2 more submarines. 1 more submarine. Awesome. Current engagement. Repaired now. Never repaired. Definitely no. Repair priority is definitely high. And hopefully now that we have secured some of these ports. There's 18 divisions here. Okay, so Great Britain has moved in troops. France has moved in troops, so this territory is now definitely in contention. And now also, with that being said, let's recognize the dangers of having all these brand new troops down here. And even though they are not trained, even though they're definitely going to be sacrificed to the greater willpower of mankind, let's get them over here as fast as possible. Eventually, Italy is going to be declaring, but we need to try to get any kind of initiative that we can in here, and definitely resupply, support any kind of initiative that we have down in the south. Now, we did let Germany join us? Okay, Germany did join us. We did gain Warsaw, which is a massive victory to be so early. 21 August, barely 2 months have passed by. And we've already gained some massive territory. Warsaw was one of the key victory points there. So that is definitely good for us. How much was it worth? Does it tell? 20 victory points. Even though, it generally doesn't matter right now. We're not going to have them declare, like, they're not going to let us just win. Free military factories, though. Let's increase our total need for there and total need. Okay, well, fuck me standing. It's fucking total need for everything. We could try to get this early motorized. Max speed 10 kilometers. Max speed 9 kilometers. Reliability 80%. Reliability 80%. 10% hardness. 10% hardness. Production cost 3. Production cost 2. We're going to need supplies, though, from somewhere. Netherlands, thank you. Netherlands going to be giving us some rubber, because they're pretty much only people in the fucking world that have rubber in this game for some reason. Don't necessarily agree with that, but alas, it is. And, well, we just need to see... Can we get any kind of... There are so many just divisions over here. It's absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe they have... Look at this. 37 divisions. 33. They have like over 70 divisions sitting there. And I have... Well, 74. It says also I'm going to win. For some reason, I don't believe that. Also, some reason they have attrition on pretty much all their troops. Somehow, it doesn't affect them. Now, I really do love this mod, but I have to say without a doubt in my mind, that there's definitely some massive, massive issues with this. Also, let's do oppressed minorities and get all those bonuses that we talked about before. And the massive things that I'm talking about is that definitely the statistics of about how many troops that you lose and how effective they are is very much, I think, in my opinion, thrown off. Man, we are sinking a shit ton of ships over here. Thank you, boy. Oh, you guys are sexy. Sexy, sexy guys. And look, we still have pretty much all full health, which is good. Very good. But yeah, I definitely think that some of their numbers are a little thrown off. But again, that's just my opinion. But we are doing pretty well in Russia. And I think that's where we're going to have to leave off with this episode. We're going to keep it nice and short. Episode 2, very effective. World War I has started. War has broken out. And, well, we've gained territory. And, I mean, I guess that's the key thing, is gaining territory. We've gained territory in Russia. We've gained a small amount of territory in the south. Italy has stayed out of the war for now. And, well, alas, this is going to be the end. Well, of the episode. But stay tuned for episode 3. If you like this video, if you like this series, please hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment below. As always, I'm the Flying Ross, and I'll check you guys next time.